Good morning, everyone. It is currently this time, 6:30, and I'm outside. That's great. That's where I was staying, right there. It's pretty cool. I'm in Pacifico, Yokohama right now. Today, I'm actually visiting a museum. Yeah, I came right away from sleeping on the streets. That's exactly what happened. But, as per usual, I'm going to do my day 4, I think. Sadly, day 3 is going to be updated tomorrow, but you're going to get day 4 earlier than the day 3 as a substitute for day 3, if you know what I mean. Well, without further ado, let's get today's sketching. In fact, I'll just go ahead and sketch, the beautiful reversed building that I visited over at Mitaka. That's what's going to be happening. Alright, so we're going to be doing digitally today. Since I didn't bring my sketchbook, I thought I'd be home yesterday. But it's okay. We'll make it what we have. We can also edit videos on iPads these days, so I think that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. So here we are. Let's give it a shot. Okay, I'm just testing out brushes because I don't know what I'm working with. But I think we will be using my drawing pen today. Okay, so here we are. So this reversible density loft that I visited the other day, that one was rather, it was interesting on the outside. You can search it up on the internet, but what I wanted to show you today was actually the inside. And the inside actually has these kind of shape going on over here. Yes, you'd be wondering, whoa, what is that? Yes, that is the ground. In fact, I will actually do it. Oops. Oh, look at that. I can actually undo on the digital screens. That is great, but it's okay. We're doing it a little bit differently today since, different situation, different ways of doing things. But I'm just going to go ahead and draw a section drawing today because I wanted to show you how interesting this building was. That's the floor, and you'd be thinking, oh, so is that it? Actually, no, that is not it, because the floor actually has another layer on top. And you'd be wondering, hey, what are you drawing right there? Yes, this is the surface of the floor. It's actually very bumpy, and on the surface, this house is actually circular. The house is circular. I wish I can draw this in perspective, sort of. Let's give it a best shot. So let's slightly cut like that. It's a circular house. Just like that. And yeah, you have all these like mountains of ground. I think it was made out of gravel and sand. That way it's what do you call it? It's bumpy. You would imagine that when you're standing on it, you're using your entire feet to stand on the floor. Okay. Now, what do we have in the center over here? In fact, we have a counter. So this is what the inside looks like. So there's a counter here, there's another counter here. And you enter from either side, like here or here. Right? And then it goes around. I'm cutting at the halfway point. I wish I could draw some of the floor plans if I have the time. But that is okay. Here we are. Good. So that's the basic idea of this building. But in fact, you have the rooms over here. The rooms. And they're all different shape. Some rooms are shaped square. Some rooms are shaped spherical. Like this one, for example. This is a spherical room. This one is a tube-like room. And actually there was like a bathroom over here. And the bathroom was like an elevated surface. It's totally not barrier-free, but that's not why we're here actually. The buildings are what makes it really interesting. And this is the entrance over here. It's like there's like a wall here. And there's like a door behind it right there. Ooh, I shouldn't have done this in the thick lines, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, let me just bring this down just a bit. Ah, look at that. It's nice to work digitally, doesn't it? So here we have the bathroom. And I think we also had the shower here. And then the curtains, they were very pretty. They were like all designed, colorful, and beautiful looking curtains. Some of them were lace, which is very nice. And then we have the roof, and you'd be surprised what the roof looks like. The roof looks like this. And for those who have your keen eyes, you notice that this is the same shape as the floor. And you're right, this is a loft. And then the second building just keeps going, just gonna repeat this again, over again, up and up and up. Just keeps going like that. So this is what I visited the inside. I have about like 4 or 5 minutes, I think. Actually, that was really quick. 10 minutes is quite long now that I think about it. But anyways, this is not done. How do you put in the furnitures and everything? Well, in fact, we have like a ceiling furniture right here. Actually, it's a little bit longer than that, but this is a sketch. It's fine. And then we have more of those buildings over here. And just like that, we have more stuff. So when I visited, there was actually like 20 other people visiting at the same time. We were visiting a famous kids book writer, Mr. Kato, Shiji Kato, and he had a lot of his friends over. And in fact, this building I'm talking about, the Reversible Density Loft, was designed by Arakawa. Arakawa, he is an artist. He's an artist that has designed this house in order to mean that instead of us being doomed by the fact that we die, we are supposed to go against that, and that is our destiny. There was like a better way of phrasing it. It was in Japanese. I'm trying to translate as we go. Again, I'm not a professional over here, but I'm giving my best. Okay, so that's how it looked like overall. It's a terrible sketch, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll do it again another day. Since, you know, I'm still learning as we go. Anyways, let's go ahead and color in these. I'm just gonna color in how I remember. I did take a photo, but because it is someone else's building, it is their apartment. I didn't really want to take photos and share it on the internet. Anyways, the roof, this is a section drawing, but I'm gonna color it pink anyways. Was pink. Good, right? And the ground was made out of like these kind of color stone, like this. And even the mounds, I think I'm gonna call it mounds. Apparently, these mounds were handmade. What I mean by that is, in order to make this bumpiness, they have decided to make it with their hand. Like, they have to pile it on top of it on their own. That's what they did, apparently. Oh yeah, I also did talk to someone, the artist and designer who worked on this building's, what do you call it? Interior designs, like the furnitures and everything. It was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna draw the roof so you can sort of see the roof. He was Mr. Oka. He actually shared me such a great word that I still remember today. Well, it did happen yesterday. He said that you should make something that surprises you. That's apparently Arakawa's word. To make something that surprises you. And, you know, as an architecture student, I feel like I have been losing a sense of surprise in my own design. And that is why I thought it was such a great moment for me to actually revisit what I should be surprised by with things that I built, right? Anyways, here we are. The walls were actually sort of yellowish, I think. Something like that. Actually, I forgot what color the wall on this side was, but I would assume it is yellow. And then this tube shape over here had a red. Ooh, it's actually a lot brighter than that. Oh, I can actually be really colorful with the colors if it's digital. It's so quick, isn't it? Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna use this red anyways. It's fine. I'm at 2 minutes left. And then the green. It was a green inside this room. It was like a whole green room in there. And then the furnitures were pink, if I remember correctly. It was very, very colorful. It did look like a kid's treehouse kind of thing. And when you look at the building, when I first saw the building, I thought the outside of the building, which I might have edited in there, maybe not, it didn't really surprise me. Like, yeah, okay, the outside is cool. But as soon as I entered the inside and I noticed this uneven floor, man, I was blown away. I never realized you could have made such uneven floor a possibility in a building, because that is not what people think about. But actually that uneven building kind of made me feel more grounded with reality. It's like I have to like actively use my feet to keep myself upright, which was interesting. It made you feel like you're alive again somehow, like you're standing on actual dirt, even though it is not, it's pretty clean and everything. So yeah, actually there's a lot more that I could have talked about. Maybe I'll do it another daily sketch, maybe tomorrow. But the time is up. Yeah, so that's about it for today, I think. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will talk more about this in another video. Maybe in the second day I'll talk about it. So you have another sketch of this building. This is actually really, really pretty. I loved it. So I'm sorry about this delay and the digital thingies, but we'll go back to traditional as soon as possible. I like it traditional. It looks nicer cinematography wise. Anyways, see you guys around.